If you convert me to your belief, right, am I supposed to betray my truth that I legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, and federally manifested in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning? Am I supposed to abandon my understanding of who I am because of what you believe Jesus is or who you believe the Prophet Muhammad is? Like, well, who am I supposed to be in your belief of who somebody else is? Because to me, I'm still somebody else to you, right? But now I'm supposed to abandon who I know I am for belief in somebody else. Well, then who would have got me out of court? If I didn't go and listen to my father, who told me when I was 14, now he went to prison when I was 12, but he got out, then he went back in, he violated, and then when I was 14, I got in trouble. He was locked up in prison. I got in trouble. My mama made me write him. See, that's what happened. I got in trouble. My mama made me write him and tell him what I did, right? And he wrote me back. And he said, if you ever get in trouble, go to the law library. See? So he's saying, hey, I can't help you. I'm locked up. That's how I took it. Because he didn't chastise me and all that. He told me what to do if I got caught. See, so I respected him for that. Now, how about if I didn't, right? See, my mama told me to write him. I wrote him like you would pray. So how about if my mother said, go pray to God or whatever? Then well, how would the God then tell me to go to the law library? See, my mama told me to go write my daddy and tell him I got in trouble. So I wrote it. That lets you know at 14 I could write, I could read. My mama say, write your daddy. I wrote, sent it off. He wrote back. Hey, you get into trouble, you go to the law library. Now, my mama cried when I got in trouble. You can see that. You supposed to see it. When I was 14, I was in juvenile court, and you would see me and my mama in there. And you should see my brother in there. He was there too. Because my mama, she always say to family, like, my daddy got in trouble, I had to come, everybody go. That was my mama. That wasn't my daddy. That was my mama. See, hey, we all as a family, we all going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Look at your daddy. See, that's how she was. So we did everything together. Everything. So now, when I got in trouble, daddy was gone. He was already gone. So she like, he go to the second one, he finna go. And that's when I had promised her while she was crying, I was like, I ain't gonna get in trouble no more. Cause I saw it was bothering her. So I was like, all right, I gotta try to figure it out. You see what I'm saying? So I started trying to figure it out. But things got harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And the older I got, see, the more responsibility grew. See what I'm saying? Then, okay, now check it. 14, my mama is crying. 15, my mama on dope. See, I'm talking about within a 6-month span, man, my life ruined. It's over. I got a 9. It's all on me. Like, look, man, it's all on me, whether I make it or not. 1 minute, my mama was straight, telling me I'm finna be like, next minute, man, she on drugs. And I can't trust her nothing, man, nothing. I mean, if I got something down, it's gone. You like, mama, what's happening? What's going on? Now, kids in my age, they ain't have to deal with that, man. They ain't have to deal with their mama on no drugs, man. They got on drugs. See what I'm saying? So you see, like you saw them like I saw, which some of y'all ain't see them ever right in they right mind, nothing. See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm fighting for y'all. I'm saying, listen, I seen my mama go from somebody I could trust to somebody I couldn't. You feel like, do you like that's the whoa? You see, but now if it's you know, like my daddy, I ain't never know him, so I never like trusted him like that. See what I'm saying? But my mother, man, we had intimate conversations, man, where she molded my intellect. But I realize now that she realized she ain't have all the time that I thought. You see what I'm saying? Because I heard that she had already had diagnosed with the cancer. See, I ain't know that. See what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, and then I end up with this type of cancer, right? A mental cancer, a mental virus. But my mama had cancer of the body. And so I can then take this mental virus and I can heal the body of the world because I know the truth because I made myself not lie to my mother. See what I'm saying? Like when I was about to do something that I couldn't fulfill my promise, then I didn't do it because of the promise I made to my mother. So I'm saying, now that's honoring my mother by doing what's right, not what's easy. See, I could have did something that was easy, but that would have became hard. But because of my mother, I did what was hard and now it's easy. See what I'm saying? Because it's always hard to go against the grain. But you got to have a reason why to make it worth the pain of changing it back to what it's supposed to be. Because like I say, if you convert me to your understanding, look how far your understanding is from the law. See what I'm saying? So how could I get us out of court with your understanding? See, you will be waiting on somebody else to do what I did. See, I had no time to wait on your Jesus. I had to be me for my wife, for my daughter, for my son. And I chose to be for you what you waiting on. See, and that's what hurt me when it's dealing with sick people who don't know me but know Jesus. I'm saying, see, you just like my two cousins. See, I know y'all truly believers. But what I'm saying is, if you true believers in a lie, right, then you are true believers in a liar. So when the truth comes, you on the wrong side because of what you was told to believe. And you was all in on that belief. But see, now you got the truth. See, now you can't believe the truth because you done already bought the lie. And now you looking at how long you been lied to and you just can't accept that. Then because you got to go back to the person who lied to you. And that's your grandmama and your mama. And see, but then now what you got to do is go back further and realize that they really meant, they believe that too. See, because the lie didn't start with them. See, and that's why you shouldn't pick a side in a story. You should understand that both sides are relevant. So if you see an anti in any story, then don't be the anti in life, because life imitates art and art becomes life if you imitating it. See what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. If you choose a side in a book, then you playing a role out of the book. But what is your role in life? See what I'm saying? Like, if life is a movie, why play a villain? Because you don't know how to be a hero? See what I'm saying? So is that why heroes are created? Because villains exist? Think about what I'm saying, because how I said this, how can one man save the whole world, right? But how can the whole world save one man? But I, as one man, saved the whole world because I did it in the civil and criminal courthouses and similar in Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. That's when I saved myself. So when I saved myself, I knew how to save the world, just like I had to learn how to save myself. So once I learned how to save myself, then don't you not see where I was trying to tell the people who was closest to me how I saved us, but they kept telling me about Jesus, or how I'm crazy, or how I left my wife, or how, see what I'm saying? And then I'm seeing what they doing, and so I'm going to court now. See, I'm saying, oh man, they got my people. So now I'm hitting them with Amendment 1, Amendment 2. See, now I got the whole, see, because I'm trying to protect my wife, and I'm trying to protect my children, I'm trying to protect my friends, and I'm telling them, I'm saying, look, man, I don't know what y'all doing, but bro, I'm in court, man, and I'm stopping these people, right? But now the people in court telling me, it ain't us, it ain't us. But so they make it where I can't go to court. So I come back to my people, I say, man, don't you see I can't go to court? But now they tripping, and I'm saying, well, why are you tripping when I done told you I can't go to court? That's a crime. Now, how they took my house, how they took, now it's 15 years, and now nobody don't want to be converted by my truth, but you want to convert me to your understanding, and I'm saying, to your understanding of what? What happened 2,000 years ago, or what's happening right now? So, but if I convert to your understanding what's happening right now, then what's gonna happen to me 2,000 years from now? Somebody gonna tell a story that you telling now. See, so now how they gonna tell my story and Jesus' story too? That's why y'all don't talk about Abraham no more. See, but during the time of Jesus in the Old Testament, they were talking about Abraham, man. See, so Abraham had to be the one that why Jesus was killed. See, it was the iniquities of Abraham. It was the gross injustice of him not doing what God told him to do when he promised him and gave him the promise that he would have all of these children. Y'all, right? But when Jesus came, the inheritors of the promise that was broken in two when Ishmael and Jacob, right? See, now Jacob is Israel, so who is Ishmael if he not Goliath? How you gonna have David versus Goliath, and David represent Israel, so David, he got to be representing Jacob, right? See, come on, man. And so now Ishmael got to be represented by Goliath, the righteous man, saying, hey man, you know this my inheritance. Why we gonna kill all these people? This is the inheritance, right? And that's what I was telling the king, whoever y'all king is. I say, hey, I'm the king of four of us, Four Castles Incorporated. I married this woman. This woman is my woman, this woman mine. And whatever came through this woman is mine. Tamika Ray Sean Castle and Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. I know that, that's mine. That's my bloodline. Now, way you done came into my kingdom, you invaded my kingdom, and now I have used your laws, the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, coupled with the Declaration of Independence. So I ask for the same independence from you, right, that your descent, your ancestors asked from King George III. Then I use King James Version of the Bible to show you biblically, right? And then I use the history of America to show you historically where you had to choose between the Union and freeing my people. And now I'm saying, well, we back here again. Either you got to free my people or you know what's next.